I finally finished Pretty Girls by Karin. This is so hyped up, both Karin, but also this specific book too. And man, this meets the hype so much. Pretty Girls is excellent. Karin is phenomenal, and I definitely need to read more of her work. So, in case you don't know, Pretty Girls follows it's these two sisters, Lydia and Claire. Lydia has had a very rough life. Well, they both have had rough lives, but in terms of being adults, rough life. But it's kind of getting on the straight and narrow. And then Claire is wealthy and living the good life and all this stuff, but still has some of her personal issues. Back when they were young, growing up, their oldest sister Julia went missing, and it really wrecked the family and everything like that. And fast forward, Claire's husband dies, and she uncovers some really dark shit about him that he was keeping secret from her. And through all this, as she's navigating everything, the aftermath of his death, it kind of brings Lydia back into her life, and they go down this path of looking at her husband's doings, and also how these things tie together with their missing sister from 20 plus years ago. It's really thrilling. It's such a rabbit hole that you're going down where you're like, okay, things can't get worse. Things get much worse. Oh my god, things get way darker and way worse. There's a lot of essay in this, so just be warned for that. And it's really excellent. There's one twist in it that made me groan, and honestly, I was like, ooh, this is gonna kill the book. But thankfully, I just pushed through. I came in with an open mind after that moment, and actually I ended up going in a direction I ended up being very happy with. I was very satisfied with everything that happens, and after that point, if you know, you know, you'll know what if you read the book, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And at least for me personally, I wasn't a fan of it initially, but I eventually got on board when I saw how the story was progressing and evolving. And yeah, if you're looking for a really dark thriller, she reminds me a lot of Gillian Flynn, who I'm a gigantic fan of. I love all three of Gillian Flynn's books, and I definitely need her to put out this current book that she's been writing for years. So if you like Gillian Flynn, you want like a dark sort of thriller crime mystery with women protagonists who are extremely flawed, then you're gonna have a really good time with this. But also, there's gonna be scenes you're like, man, it's a rough read, in like the best way possible. So anyways, yeah, go pick up Pretty Girls, and also make sure you like, comment, and favorite. All the engagement helps the algorithm, which helps me. And then you can also check out my book, The Huntress and the Trickster, if you want a really violent, expansive urban fantasy novel that's available now.